I've got had a flat tire and it's been fixed for $65. I'm pretty happy about that. You got the wind up. All right.
I've got the wind up.
Oh, great. See, that's how you do it. Nice and short. She goes, your answers were brilliant.
Sometimes I feel like we're rambling.
Who are you guys?
We're the Time Bandits, a crack team of expert thieves. Nothing is too big for us to steal. Oh, okay, now that we're close, maybe it is too big to steal.
Taika, if I could start with you. I mean, first of all, congratulations, guys. I was just chatting to Lisa and she mentioned about how her character was initially written as male, and I wondered if you could tell me a bit about the process of casting her and what that initial script looked like.
We did quite a lengthy casting process for all of the characters, and we were looking at male actors because that character was originally male, and I felt I was getting pretty bored of that, and I think I was just thinking that there's a lot of shows where dudes are leading teams of dudes, and like it just felt like a bit boring.
Also, you often suggested, Lisa, for other things we've talked about.
Yeah.
So this is the first time that you've managed to work together, right? Now, sorry, I've started interviewing. God,
it's all right. Hang on a minute. Jermaine just asking me a question. Yeah, you're right.
Excellent question.
You're right.
So is it? Now I know. Is it Friends or the Comeback that you?
The Comeback. I mean, of course, Friends, but The Comeback is just such an incredible show, and like her, just she just really led that entire production, and I think watching that show, I thought, she's a comic genius. She's just so I admired her for many years, and.
We're lucky to have her. She's also really good at like when the scene hasn't quite come out funny. You'll do a few takes and sometimes some come out funny. She always find a way to turn it around and just pick it up at the end, like just add a little joke. One of her improvs that we liked was in the first episode. I don't know have you seen it?
Yes.
Yeah, where she says, "Well, that was a colossal waste of time travel." That's one of her lines she added. She just adds things like that.
Yeah.
I wondered, Lisa, if I could start with you. You've got this incredible comedic background, obviously. How does that help when you're approaching a show like this, where you're able to just flex those comedic muscles?
Oh, I don't know if it helps at all, because every comedy has its own tone. So there's always that scary period in the beginning where I'm convinced I don't know what I'm doing and they're regretting their choice.
And of course, and I wondered, of course, there's got some amazing writers, but I wondered if there was any opportunity for improvisation or any input you guys were able to have on your characters in particular, both of you.
There definitely was. There was a lot of times where someone would go off script and then we'd just keep on going with it, and then the directors would love it. And a lot of scenes, like quite a few of them, that we didn't do from the scripts are hopefully in Time Bandits.
No, because that's the thing, Taika, Jemaine, and Ian are all very welcoming of options. So, either you could pitch something to do or just do it, and they would have a lot of alternatives, to what was in the script, which I think is smart, because you want to know, just in case you have some safety if you need to, change direction or add some layer or something.
Yeah, I did wonder, because the dialogue just feels very, very natural to you both. So I can imagine there was that collaboration. Are there any particular scenes you can think of where there was that particular collaboration between you guys and the writers?
I mean, it was every scene. Just about. I mean, especially I think the first half. Right, Khalil? Or all the way through, really?
Yeah, I do have a good particular scene.
Oh, good for you.
There is one where it's me and Taika, and he plays God, of course, and we have to talk, and it's just an amazing challenge, because he would just halfway through we're saying our lines, change it in a completely different direction, and then he'd go cut, and then be changing the scene entirely, and then be getting a new costume, and just some strange, good fun.
Why did you want to take on this project, and was there any kind of big inspiration from the film? Was there any advice from Terry Gilliam in particular?
We never talked to him.
No, we didn't meet Terry. hope he likes it, but if he doesn't, I'll understand. But I think it's just influential on both of us. So there's so many things that we hadn't seen, and I don't think we've tried to emulate it, but still love it. The visuals in that film, as well as some great comedy scenes. It was written by Terry Gilliam and Michael Palin, and we haven't talked to either of them.
The influences definitely come through, though. I think if I could be a little bit cheeky, Taika, we're also huge fans of What We Do in the Shadows. I wondered if there's anything you can tell me about that final season.
The final season. Yeah, I didn't. I only worked on the first 2 seasons. Oh, same with Taika, directed some, but I haven't really watched it since I stopped working on it. I watched it a little bit.
We loved the final season. So will everyone.
It's it's a bit hard. It's a bit hard to watch when I
think it's similar to why Terry Gilliam didn't want to come and visit our set and talk to us.
Because I'm not in control of it anymore. I've given up those reins that anytime I've tried to watch it, I've gone, I wouldn't have done that. So I don't watch it. But I love that cast very much, and they're all fantastic and amazing, and we're lucky.
And they've played those vampires way longer now than we ever did.
Yeah, we did it for a month, and they've lived in that 6 years.
For 6 years.
Yeah.
Poor things.
But haven't aged, luckily.
What was the biggest challenge for you on a show like this?
Oh, the running around and climbing hills. Yeah. And, but I was so impressed with myself that for the most part, I did it. But I did some of it.
Absolutely crushed it. And for both of you, before I have to let you go, what was your first reaction to the script? Because obviously these writers, and particularly Taika, have such a distinctive comedy about them.
I mean, when I first read the script, the character I was, going to be playing was still a man. So I kept getting distracted by pronouns and things. So, but yeah, I mean, it felt like, okay, this is really funny. This is really good.
Yeah, it felt fun. It felt happy. It felt witty. It felt just a couple of people going on a journey and just having some fun.
Yeah. But also just like these different parts of history that I'm not familiar with, because it made me realize, we're taught, I mostly only know basically European history. Huh. So that was really interesting to me. And also, look, I love playing a stupidly bossy person. Arrogant for no reason at all. Yeah.